I research how digital media, including now AI, are being used to tell stories about the past, how they're changing the way that we remember, how we tell stories, and also how we attempt to connect with those who are no longer with us. So increasingly AI systems are being used to help us to access archives, but they're also increasingly being used as ways of generating new versions of history or new stories about the past. So that might be filling gaps in our family trees, for example, or it might be recreating historical voices, or perhaps simulating conversations with people who have died. And in our research, what we're interested in is understanding what that might mean for society and also for us as individuals. Is this a helpful form of storytelling, or is it in fact quite deceptive and manipulative, and who gets to decide? In our research then, we're concerned with questions about consent, about responsibility, and about transparency as well. And we're all of the time working towards finding kind of ethical frameworks for supporting people who want to do this work and who want to do it well. In a recent project, we created a series of deathbots. These are experimental AI outputs that are designed supposedly to help us to communicate with those who have died. And what became apparent in using these deathbots was that they quietly kind of normalized a number of things. So firstly, they normalized a kind of deception about what is real. And secondly, they also normalise the extraction of massive amounts of data from people who are no longer around to give their consent. In my teaching, I work with students to understand these issues, and I encourage them to not just adopt these technologies, but to ask critical questions about them and how they shape truth, memory, and identity.